Now standing in the kitchen, this is through the access point that most would call the side door, not the front door when looking at the layout of the home, but for functionality purposes with where parking is and the covered porch, this really is the front door access point. The home does have central electric heat with AC and a monitor stove oil heater that works perfectly. It has an above ground storage tank, so no concerns about buried tanks anywhere. The home is on city water and city sewer, so again, no septic tanks or oil tanks that are of any concern. Everything's in great shape. It's a little older, but it really is quite clean. Nice kitchen. The range is in perfect shape. Good storage in here. Little cutting board there. Does have a vent hood. The fridge goes right in that space. You can see there is a water line too for an ice maker just popped underneath. Coat closet there. The furnace is right behind that mesh. This is where the washer dryer go. Had a washer dryer in here until recently. They fit nicely and don't get in the way of access. Hall closet. This is the primary bedroom. At one time this was two separate bedrooms, but they took down the wall between the two, made one large bedroom. If somebody needed to, it could be made back into a 3-bedroom pretty easily by just putting that wall in place. You can see where that line is, where that wall was. Really is better suited as a 2-bedroom. This was the access into the room that's now a closet. So the door is still there for ease of converting back if somebody wanted to. Most of the windows in the home have been updated to vinyl windows. Some are still the aluminum frame with storm windows, but up front you'll see as you look around there's vinyl framed windows there. The largest of the bathrooms, the only full bathroom with tub shower combination. Good size vanity. Very original but clean and functional. That's the thermostat for the central heating and AC. And this smaller of the 2 bedrooms originally was the primary because it has a half bath. You don't see that very often in these manufactured homes, but it's the vintage where that was the way they were laid out. Just a very nice, modest home in a great location right in the heart of Prineville. Welcome to 1075 Northwest 10th Street in Prineville, Oregon. This vintage manufactured home sits on a very large lot that backs to McKay Creek. You have excellent parking all the way around. Lots of storage space. And what's great about the location of this manufactured home is it's very livable, very usable as it is, but there's room on the unused portions of this lot to build another home, and you could build that home while you live in this one. The size of the lot is such that it should be easy to divide the lot into 2 separate lots so you can build on an adjacent lot while you enjoy the home that's already in place, and even keep that home if you want, or remove it and put something else in place. Check with the county and mainly the city, this is in Prineville, for zoning requirements, but it does seem that this is property that is properly zoned for multifamily as well. So there's opportunities there for somebody to come in and put a nice multifamily property on the parcel, whether you divide it or not. It does back to McKay Creek and is part of the floodplain, so that's a consideration, but insurance is available. It's not very expensive. And it is kind of cool because this area behind is landlocked and really private, so you really don't have anybody behind you. And you've got this cool year-round creek, neat trees, and it gives a really good privacy buffer. That is the freestanding stove oil tank for the monitor heater inside. Works great, very efficient. But this parcel has great soil, grows really good grass. It's kind of torn up right now because they did a little bit of cleanup with some steel and different things that were on the property, and that's all gone now. And this grass will come back great. Really nice shade trees. This deck on the side is a little bit tired and probably needs rebuilt. This shed will be gone, but that shed straight ahead stays. And it does have a hand-driven well inside that can be used to water the large yard, so you don't have to spend all that money to water the really large yard area. This is a little shop on the side, and I'll show the inside of that. Really nice covered deck here. Lots of space. Has shade in the summertime, being on the east side. Good paved street out front. City services, water and sewer. Really, that hand-driven well that I mentioned is just if you wanted to use it for irrigating the yard. And this is the shop area. Really a great space for hobbies or whatever you'd like to use it for. Could be made into another little bonus area. Pretty easy to heat. It's mostly insulated. Has a window there, electrical outlets. Smaller storage shed here. Good for lawnmowers and everything else like that. Not real big, but a nice shed nonetheless. And then this shed has the hand-driven well equipment It's all functional. Again, for irrigation. It's insulated. Really pretty nice shed there. Just a great property, a very functional, older manufactured, lots of opportunity for development. Ready for someone that's not afraid of a little project or just wants a nice functional older home at a good price.